Everyone at MCF, the Millennial Board, hello, it's Casey from Albion College. I hope this video and I hope the answers to some of these questions that I've put together help for the website or for whatever kind of projects you guys have coming up. Feel free to use them in whatever capacity. God knows I trust you. Sorry the video's a little late. We wanted to do the video right. Hopefully this helps. Better late than never. But enjoy, and I hope to see you guys sometime soon. So what is the Michigan Colleges Foundation, or MCF? The Michigan Colleges Foundation is a group of advocates and supporters of 14 very special private liberal arts schools in the state of Michigan. Collectively, these schools make up the third largest academic institution in the state of Michigan. Whether you're a guidance counselor, a potential donor, a parent, a student, the Michigan Colleges Foundation has something for you. In one word, how would I describe Albion College? If I had to pick a word, and there are a lot of words I could use to describe Albion, I think I'd have to pick the word, though, family. And I think whether you're stepping on Albion's campus for the first time or for the 100th time, you get the same feeling about the campus. The feeling of warmth and connectedness, and that people care about each other when you're on campus. I mean, when you think about it, Albion's a small private liberal arts school. We have 15 kids in a class. The same people I go to school with, I eat with, I study with, I have fun with. These people are my Albion family, in essence. And that really translates into the kind of education I'm getting at Albion College. When I think about it, I'm really lucky because the education I'm getting is an education that not only develops me here, but develops me here. Sure, Albion is broadening my horizons intellectually, but I feel like Albion's also helping to create a good person. And I think that's what all the Michigan Colleges Foundation schools do and what they seek to do with their graduates. If you look at the people that come out of these schools, they're people that aren't only intelligent, these schools don't only give these people an education and kind of broaden their minds, but they broaden their hearts and their souls, and they create them as people, well-rounded individuals who are trying to make a difference in the world. So why did I choose to, let's try that again. So why did I choose to attend Albion College? Well, truth be told, I wasn't sure I was going to attend Albion College initially. The senior year, when I was a senior in high school, I had narrowed down my college options to 3 colleges and universities. Albion College, the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and Pepperdine University in Malibu, California. And I kick myself every winter for not going to Malibu, California when it is 6 feet high of snow and I'm trucking around out in the cold, but nonetheless, I'm very happy with Albion. So I remember it being July 19th. I had just graduated from Menominee High School in Menominee, Michigan, and I remember getting 3 phone calls on the 19th. And the 19th happens to be my birthday. And I remember the University of Michigan called, and they referred to me as student XYZ ABC 123. It was they referred to me as a student number, which I thought was kind of impersonal. They wanted some information about housing, and I talked to them and I gave them the information they needed. And I remember Pepperdine University called too, and they called, but it was an automated recording. It was very impersonal. They wanted to know something about academic information. So I listened to the message, I called them back. And then I remember getting a 3rd phone call from a lady I knew from Albion named Susie. She was my admissions counselor. And Susie didn't know that I was interested in any other school. She thought I was committed to Albion. She had no reason to call me. And she called me up on July 19th and she said, "Hey, Casey, just calling to wish you a happy birthday." And I thought to myself, if that in any way translates to the kind of education I would get at Albion College versus a bigger school or a medium-sized school, Albion College is the place for me. And every step of my Albion education has really kind of proven that point, I've found. Albion isn't a place that will refer to you as a student number. Albion's a place that refers to you as a person. They know you, they understand you for who you are, your strengths and your challenges, and they want to help to better you as a person. And I feel fortunate to be a part of a community that does that. My Albion family means the world to me, and I'm so happy that I chose Albion and so happy that Susie called me on my birthday a few years ago. What has been my favorite or most meaningful experience or experiences while at Albion College? And I think some of those experiences have come through the Gerald R. Ford Institute for Leadership in Public Policy and Service. President Ford, when he was done being president and doing his thing, came to Albion College to establish an institute. And he established the Ford Institute that focuses on public policy and analysis, leadership, and service initiatives. And I feel fortunate to be a part of that on Albion's campus. So the Ford Institute, we get students together, we go to soup kitchens, and we meet with community leaders, and we have a number of meaningful experiences that aren't huge in impact or scale, but rather make all the difference just to a few amount of people. It's about bettering who you can in the moment, and the Ford Institute has helped me to do that in my college experience. So when I think about a meaningful experience, or when I talk about a meaningful experience, I think about the Ford Institute, and I think about the leadership there, and I think about the skills and the qualities that that institute has helped me to develop. So the question is, what is or what has been my most favorite or exciting? What am I trying to read? What have you had an opportunity to do? What have I had an opportunity to do or to experience that I don't think I might have had an experience to do at... That doesn't make sense.
Experience to do.
It's a little redundant, don't you think? What have I had the opportunity to do at Albion College that I might not have had the opportunity to do at another college or university? And when I answer that question, I think back to an internship I had in between my sophomore and junior years at Albion. I did an internship with a guy named Bart Stupak. He was a congressman in Washington, D.C., and I did an internship in his office. And during the time that I did the internship for him, he was really at the heart of American politics. This was during a fierce debate over healthcare in our country, and Bart Stupak was at the center of that debate on a number of different fronts. And working for him and feeling the heartbeat of American politics like I did, being so close to what I love and really enjoy and want to learn about, was exciting for me. And I wouldn't have had an opportunity to do that without Albion. Albion took a student, me, who had a genuine interest in an area and said, hey, let's make this work. Let's find you a dynamite internship. I don't know if I would have gotten that attention at another school. Albion is really great about sitting you down, talking about your goals, where you are and where you're going, and helping you to find a way to achieve what you're looking to achieve. So to Albion, thank you. I had an awesome internship. And to any student who's thinking about choosing a liberal arts education, especially one at one of the Michigan Colleges Foundation member institutions, it's important to know that there are certain opportunities that you may get here that you might not get at other places that result in special experiences and awesome, awesome memories. So what makes Albion College special? What makes my college unique? And when I think about what really differentiates Albion College from other schools, it's that being a student or being an alumnus of Albion College means being a part of a bigger Albion family filled with some really impressive people. Someone asked me once, what makes Albion College remarkable? And I said, well, when you think about it, Albion College is kind of an unremarkable place. It's unremarkable that a graduate of Albion College would go on to become the founder of the American Association of Women Radiologists. It's unremarkable that a graduate from Albion College would go on to become Barack Obama's close friend and campaign treasurer. It's unremarkable that a graduate from Albion College could be CEO of U.S. Airways. And that's just Albion College. When you think about it, it's a pretty remarkable place. And there are 13 other schools besides Albion that are within the Michigan Colleges Foundation that also produce these graduates. So if you're looking to be a part of a family that extends far and wide with some impressive people and mentors and life coaches and all the good that goes into being a part of that, a Michigan Colleges Foundation School is for you. So what makes Albion College unique? What makes Albion College special? Well, when I think about an Albion student or an Albion alumnus, I think about what it means to be a part of a bigger Albion family. Someone asked me once, why is Albion the remarkable school that it is? And I responded by saying, well, when you think about it, Albion's kind of an unremarkable place. It's unremarkable for a graduate of Albion College to go on to become the founder of the American Association of Women Radiologists. It's unremarkable for a graduate of Albion College to go on to become the CEO of U.S. Airways. It's unremarkable for a graduate of Albion College to go on to become the campaign treasurer for the President of the United States. Now that's remarkable. And being a part of that Albion family is something I feel very, very fortunate about. So what sets a liberal arts education apart from an education, say, at a larger school or a larger college or university? Let's think about it. When you're at a larger school, let's say you're an accounting major. You will study accounting and graduate with a degree in accounting and go on to be an accountant. But when you're at a liberal arts school, a school like Albion College or any other of the colleges or universities within the Michigan Colleges Foundation, you won't just study accounting. You'll study the sciences and the humanities and the arts. You'll study all of the different disciplines that go into a liberal arts education. And when you think about it, that's what life is all about. Life isn't condensed to one academic major, but rather it's full of connections that go across disciplinary boundaries. So a liberal arts education is really useful. Studies show that students who are currently graduating from college will change careers 6, 7, 8, maybe even 9 or 10 times in their lifetime. That's a lot of times. So why confine yourself to just one area of academic excellence? At Albion College or at any of these other great schools, you can go on and get a solid liberal arts degree that will carry you throughout your future. Let's talk about the Van Andel Millennial Board, which was set up by Carol and David Van Andel out of Grand Rapids, who are advocates and really special people. And they work really, really hard on behalf of the 14 private liberal arts schools that make up the Michigan Colleges Foundation. And they said, at the core of what the Michigan Colleges Foundation does is a need to help students. And they said, we need students then to be a part of the dialogue. And that's what the Van Andel Millennial Board does. It brings together students from each of the 14 schools within the Michigan Colleges Foundation to share ideas and to share opinions and to offer commentary and to be a part of the process of the Michigan Colleges Foundation in all its efforts. And to be a part of that has been something that I feel truly, truly fortunate about. It's a wonderful experience, and it's something that I'll remember.